The moment this song was released, things weren't so fancy. She went from #1 in the world to being hated by everyone. You know Iggy, she was like the original Catch Me Outside girl. But she's from Australia. She saved up enough money at 16 and got a flight ticket to Miami and got up out of there. Think about it, no money, no family at 16 in Miami hits way different hearing it like that. Because she lied. She told her mom she was going on vacation with a friend but never came back. To get by, she would scam people, sell fake gift cards, and work illegal jobs. That's when she met a guy named Heafy. He was kind of like a SoundCloud rapper, but he knew a lot of people. He helped her get better with rapping, introduced her to a ton of people, and even offers to manage her. This is important for later. But one day he tells her, you don't really look the part to be rapping the way you do. Maybe you should just focus on pop music. And she leaves him because she's been told her whole life she can't be a rapper because of her skin color. So she continues making music and one day has a hit song. That's when a guy named T.I. hears about her and says, why don't you just sign with me? And she does. They start making some songs together. People start wondering, yo, who is this girl? That's when she makes the cover of XXL magazine. It showcases all the new best artists, and if you notice, she's the only female on the magazine. But someone didn't like that. Another rapper named Azalea said, why is she on the magazine? She's a culture vulture. She reposted one of Iggy's old songs that had this crazy line that says, I'm a runaway S-master. And everyone gets upset and starts calling her out left and right. But she apologizes and it was fine because during this time there was so much controversy going on, everyone just let it slide. Because she was becoming one of the biggest female artists. She was out here touring with Beyonce and Nas. And during that time, she was working on her album called The New Classic. She calls up a girl named Charlie XCX and says, we gotta do a song together. And boy, did they do a song. They went to the studio, created a song, released it, and it went triple platinum called Fancy. She dropped this with her album and she became the only artist since the Beatles to hold the #1 and #2 spots in the world with her songs. It was amazing. Nothing could go wrong, right? Well, remember that guy Heafy, the SoundCloud rapper she used to date? He comes back after she becomes famous and starts blackmailing her with an explicit tape of them two and tries to sell it, and also demands for half of all her money and says she wouldn't be who she is without him. Well, that didn't work at all, but this was the start of everyone coming at her. People start calling her an imposter, a culture appropriator, and that she doesn't even write her own music. And that's when the award shows comes around and Nicki Minaj gets on stage and says, thank you for this award, and no shade, but I actually write my raps unlike some people. And a week later, Snoop Dogg starts dissing her out of nowhere and he genuinely starts crashing out and even threatens her with a pow pow. Like, what do you have to do to make Snoop Dogg that mad? And then T.I. had to step in and make Snoop Dogg apologize, but it didn't end there. She tries to ignore all this and keep dropping music. This time she does a song with Britney Spears. Everyone thought this song was gonna be huge. They gear up, drop the song, and it goes triple cardboard. No one was listening to that.